All right. Let's wait for some people to get here. That is way too loud. Hey, we got some legends in the chat already. What's up, everyone? Marco, it's awesome to see you. I hope you're well. I hope you're very, very well. I'm just on at the moment. It's 6:55 p.m. here in WA. So if anyone wants to see me fiddle around with the FM9, suggest things to me and I will do them. My little desk over here to make these things a little bit easier, I think. What are we going to do? I thought I would start by taking this FM3 preset and I've actually added a whole bunch of stuff to it already, so maybe I should remove those things. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. We can just do... I'll just talk through it. But anyway, kind of talk you through a few things. I'm going to do this actually. This will make a lot more sense. Let's do that. And how is everybody today? I imagine a bunch of people in the States, if they're up, are just getting up. And we've probably got a bunch of people in Europe enjoying their lunch. So what did I add to this? I added this, and I added this, and I added this. So I'll remove these things, and I added this. I think that's about it. I think we'll go down on this. All right, cool. I'm just shunting. Shunting is one of my favorite things to do. You're having lunch. What are you having for lunch, Marco? I'm hungry now. I've got to go and sort dinner out in about half an hour, so... You can hear a lot of my mic. Anyway, what I'll do is I'll talk you all through this. This is the patch I started with. So this is just... I took my live FM3 preset and I just imported it into the FM9. We've got Mark IV, you know, doing the thing. Where's the... graphic? If you've seen any of my videos, you know what this stuff looks like. A couple of fun little tweaks I like is to bump up the input EQ low cut, tightens everything a little bit, change the speaker impedance curve, and add a bit of speaker compression. There are control switches on the input boost and the fat switch, so that when I switch to my lead scene, get more gain and I get fat as well, which is kind of what we like. So I'll let you all hear what that sounds like. So that's my main jam with this, and I'll show you a few fun things. The way I'm getting that kind of rotary sound without a rotary block is actually using the multi-tap delay here on this wobble scene. So quad parallel delays, you have 4 parallel delay lines. There's no feedback between the lines, and I have a bunch of really short delays with no feedback. The kind of trick is to use the chorus on each of these. So I've got 6.5 and 6.7 hertz on these delays here, so they're chorusing. There's a little bit of chorus on the other 2 as well. So yeah, I basically just created a quad chorus out of the 4 delay lines, and that gives me that lovely kind of wobble back and So that's kind of the bare bones. I say bare bones. It's a totally giggable preset. Where are we? We got people from Finland. We got some Aussies in here in Italy. This is awesome. Awesome stuff. All right. So what I'm going to show you all is what I will add to this to have some fun. So I'll go back to my main kind of rhythm thing. The first, I have to teach you to enable stereo streaming. I would love that, Marco, because I'm streaming in mono at the moment. Let's talk about that. But anyway, what I want to add, one thing that I do is like a lo-fi thing. So I'm going to pop this filter block back in. Filter number 1. Yeah, so what do we have here? We have a filter block, and I've tied, it's a low pass, but what I want to do is I want to tie the frequency to the ADSR. And there's a little trick here because I want it to sweep up in a very particular way. I want this kind of thing. And to do that, I've got to be on the right scene. So this will work on scene 5. So when I trigger this, it's going to kind of sweep. Let's kill my mic so you can all actually hear that. So that is just one little thing that I like in a couple of Ragdoll songs to have that. That's only enabled in scene 5. And then this thing here, this is so much fun. Rather than use a pitch block for an octave down effect, use the ring modulator. So you just set the pitch tracking on, frequency multiplied to 0.5, and we have a ring mod octave. Let's, why is this not? Okay, great, let's hear this. So yeah, that's a thing that I like, and I also like pairing that with like an envelope filter. Again, let's do another filter on here, and I'm actually just going to drop in a block from the library, which has this on there already. So this, together with the ring mod, this is all kinds of stupid fun. Let's hear that. I'll kill my mic. Yeah, that is wicked. Where are we? Dave Young was going to buy a couple of guitars, but one in an FM9. Yes, that is awesome. I do have to come to Phantom as well. I think we might have to flip the times or something like that, just so I don't have to get up at 6 a.m. so I can be somewhat legible. Hopefully the stream isn't buffering too bad either. Anyway, let's continue. Anyway, that's super fun. Doing the same thing on this scene, but for the lead stuff. So octave down, envelope filter. It's kind of nice to have just a disgusting version of my lead scene. kind of stupid. Kind of stupid. Brett Garcetti did. Well, if it's good enough for Brett, it's good enough for me. That was yeah. You've had some awesome guests on there, Marco. I don't know why you want to schlub like me on there, but we'll do it. We will do it. Hey, Leviathan. Good. Very, very good today. So there's some utter ridiculous dirty stuff, and I would have a scene with a phaser because I like phasers, and if you're gonna have a phaser, you may as well have the old Strike 90. So let's hear this one engaged. All right, so with the Phase 90 style sound. So there's a preset I made by modifying like an FM3 preset. Another thing is like I might ditch the ring modulator and put a drive block in there. Do we have enough space for that? We certainly do. That is pretty cool. Let's put a fuzz face in there. Yeah, this is going to be fun. And you can, the variable impedance thing in the input block is another really nice thing. Let's just hear these two together. So there's an alternative discussed thing right there. Where do I have the low cut at? I'm guessing you mean in the cab block. Let's take a look. In the cab block, there will actually be no low cut in this particular preset because I'm doing it in the parametric. So I have 80 and 6500. There's a live preset, so I like the really steep filters in there. They block a lot of things out. And in the preamp, I like a kind of 250, 300 with a Mark series amp in there. So yeah, this is pretty fun. Another really cool thing is if I wanted to, so this is economy reverb, I can have ultra high quality reverb in there, and I can have two of these. So I mean, why not? Let's put that in there, and that's kind of my roomy sounding reverb. And what I'll do here is I'm going to put on like a big hall. Let's do that. Let's go chorus hall. I like the way that one sounds. And let's set the balance straight down the middle, and input gain will just kind of kick down a little bit. So I'm going to do this actually because I don't want to ruin any of my other scenes. Let's just get rid of some of these blocks here, and I'll go to my main rhythm block. Yeah, we'll disable that filter. So this is basically what I'm doing here is kind of using this mostly for the early reflections, for a kind of room simulation, a very high quality room simulation. So without and then with, let's hear that, and I'll kill it, and then I'll kick in the hall on top of all of that as well. Something like that. Anyway, all right, where are we at? People are in the chat. Yeah, I've still got my buddy's Cortex here, actually, which is kind of cool. So I guess the main thing is they're a little bit hard to compare just based on the feature set at the moment. Like, I know it's become a meme, but like the Quad Cortex, I think still doesn't have a plate reverb in it and a few other things. So it's not really fleshed out. This is very much fleshed out. It's got like all the stuff you have on the FM3 and the Axe3. So you could compare. You could look at all the comparisons between those units and this, I guess. What pickups are in this PRS? These are Duncan's. It's just a JB and a Jazz, the most straightforward stock pickup set. What is your preset on Shine? Shine, I mean, we still play that song live, and I just basically use this preset, but the recording was quite a bit different. There was like a bunch of different amps on it and things like that. I can play. Maybe let's do that. Let me grab my other. And yeah, so that I'm in drop C, and I'll give you guys an idea of this preset actually. So let's take that, and I want to bring up and stream Shine. Do I have it on my computer? I should. I think I do, rather than stream it from Spotify. That kind of sucks. Yeah, Vince, it's all the stock stuff. I just kind of, one went in, the others went out. So let's see, let's play Shine, and I'll give you an idea of how I would use this particular preset and the different scenes and yeah, kind of all the fun stuff in it. So all right, here we go. We'll be able to play Shine and hopefully get the levels right and all those things. Let me just quickly go over this. So I mean, this preset really is dialed for this guitar. I'm going to kill this second reverb, and okay, we have that. So I have my kind of chunk sound there. I'm actually just going to cheat a little bit and go over to this preset because I've already organized the scenes a little bit better. So I'm basically going to use 3 scenes on this. I might have some fun with the wobble stuff in a second, but chug a chug, and then a lead scene, and then a rhythmic delay scene. Shine is at about 90 BPM, so actually like a double time thing there. Yeah, and we might have some fun with the other bits and pieces on it. So I'll just get the levels right and start playing along. Alrighty. Yeah. Plan on completely replacing your FM3 with the 9. No, because the FM3 is perfect for fly gigs and for smaller gigs. So, and I've got that so dialed in. So I haven't gigged the 9 yet. I will. We have a gig next week, and we have 2 gigs next week. It's raining gigs at the moment. So yeah, I've been hanging out for a chance to gig this thing. It's been very hard sitting on it and not talking about it, but now it's out there, I can do it. So yeah, I would say one thing I need to still build is a preset like this, maybe with a little bit less stuff, with a bass chain on it so that Ryan can run through it. In that case, that saves quite a bit of effort and other things for gigging live. So in that regard, we'll probably go to it for most of the gigs we have in town at the moment. I mean, we're not doing any touring at the moment, but there's still fly dates in WA. And then the FM3, I think if we get back to touring at any point, then that'll be the kind of smaller tour, you know, break glass in case of emergency rig. I have an FM3 and an H9. Would the FM9 replace that? It depends on how much you like the sound of the H9, I guess, because it's just got a character about it. Performance-wise, definitely, I'd say you'd be able to flick it if you're just using the H9 for reverb or something like that. Live, mostly stereo when I can, but a lot of the time we actually run mono. But the wet dry is a good idea if you want your sound, if you trust your sound guy and you want him to ride your wet effects. So yeah. Alrighty, let's play this song. and you can still see the editor, so you'll see a couple little changes that are out of sync. I should automate this. Let's do this.
We are waiting for the sun to shine. Shed my skin, lift the darkness from my eyes. No more tears to cry. Take it as a sign, message or a warning. You decide. Fight the broken
So yeah, that's the vibe there. I hope everybody enjoyed that. I think the rest of the band was doing most of the heavy lifting right there. All right, where are we at in the questions? Jason Wade got an FM3 a couple of months ago. Congrats. Awesome unit. Still learning it, really like it. You do like the FM9's larger processing abilities. Be content for now. The stream is probably very laggy, and I apologize for that. Chalk it up to my absolutely subpar internet. Yeah, you know, I think the important thing with this unit in particular is that it's not a replacement for the FM3. It's like you just have 3 different tiers of Fractal. Yeah, and they all have the Cygnus modeling, and they all have a few very tiny little things like diffusion in the delay block or bias trem in the amp block. Yeah, it's definitely crossed the uncanny valley with that kind of stuff. It's, you know, you use whatever you want to use nowadays, and nothing is a compromise. I think that's the way I would look at it. This definitely makes stuff easier, and especially just having one box. I think the other thing a lot of people as well mention is that, yeah, there's no built-in expression pedal. I'm totally okay with that. I'm all about the like BYO expression pedal, because if you want it there, you can mount it to a board, or if you want to have multiple expression pedals and pack everything up a little bit lighter, and it probably reduces the number of things that need to be repaired or anything like that. Yeah, a few suburbs over and still laggy. It's my internet. Blame me. Hopefully it's... Well, I got to do something about this, because I want to do more of these. The video lags, but the audio is okay. But mono, yeah, I got to. Marco is going to teach me. He's going to teach me the ways of stereo on here. Do I like Silverchair? Yeah. Got to give it some of this. I'm trying to remember how to play this one. Yes, okay. That's the worst version of Israel's Son, You'll Happen. Yeah, I've the Firehawk expression pedal that Leviathan is talking about. Yeah, definitely. Considering the technology dates back to the 50s, I think Valve amps are going to go away. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's one of those things. I think we're definitely in a place where if you choose not to use a Valve amp, you are in no way compromising. It's... People play guitar for different reasons, and that is going to influence their gear choices as well. Like for me, I'm fundamentally lazy when it comes to doing gigs. I want to spend as little time worrying about setting up and testing my gear. The more I can get to that just rock up and play kind of scenario, the better. And this stuff totally gets me there. Similarly with recording, I just want to have a really easy workflow so that if I come up with an idea, I can start getting it down. And then if I want to play with that idea and, you know, put some cool sounds on it, then I can get those straight away. Reptile by Periphery, yes, that is a monster of a song. I can definitely understand if that made you playing better. Hey Tim, how are you, mate? Deja Blue. Comparison video, the FM3 plus H9 versus the FM9, they cost the same. That's kind of cool. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I should probably throw the Digit or Bebo in there as well, because that'd be an interesting one. Off the top of me, Ed, if you're just using the Sea Nubosaurus, something sensual as you go. I'll play you some Winger. There you go, there's a little bit of a Blind Revolution Mad. Was that Blind Revolution Mad? Yeah, it was. Great. Let's see. Deja Blue, what are you using your H9 for? Because that's the question that pops into mind. If it's something like stuff, that's a pretty easy video to do. If it's for stuff like, you know, the undulator or some of the like H9 specific algorithms, a little bit weirder. Cool. We got some people who know some classic Aussie music in here. This is cool. Great. I literally just finished playing this, programming this for just to practice, because I love this song, and also because I'll put it up on Patreon. I think some people would enjoy playing along to it, but this one is for Jaco Souza. I hope I said your name right. Probably butchered it, but see if you know this one, mate. Let's see. I'll just mute my thing. Yeah, so we play that one from time to time. That's a fun one to play, especially in like this tuning, because you can kind of meld the two guitar parts. Something like this. Oh, that was a really bad note there. Come, said the boy. The reverb first and foremost, but falling over the pitch shifting that I can't seem to get with the FM3. Yeah, the Eventide stuff has like a very unique approach to the pitch shifting, so I can understand that. I think a lot of their pitch algos are like dual voice things. So you can kind of cop it with, like, you know, a pitch block and 2 delays or something like that. Been able to recreate some of them on the AXFX3. I haven't tried with the FM9 yet. Hey, Mike Zimmerman learnt the solo to Wait. One of the best solos of the hair metal era. Well done. So yeah, doing that in like drop C kind of lets you do the... So yeah, we do a very kind of like 80s hair metal version of that song when we play it. All right, so I'm going to roll with this. Hey, Dejo, give me an idea of like a preset on the H9, like one of the weird pitchy ones, and I'll see what we can cook up. Let's just get a kind of, go to this rack preset over here. Grab a different guitar. Let's get the, what should we get? Let's get this guitar. This one's in tune. My headphones keep coming out as well. That's not good. So this is an Equilibrium Guitars Massai 6. A subscriber is loaning me this, and it is awesome. So, some fun pitch stuff. Let's do the, I don't know, let's do the quad diatonic delay. What key are we in? We are in... A's fine. We'll do A minor. And let's put like a minor third. We'll put a fifth. I'm actually going to reset this block because I've been fiddling around with it a little bit. Mix at 100. Cool, cool, cool. Bypass there. And I'm going to have the pitch detector listen to input 1, and we'll have it stereo detector source input 1 because it's after my chorus. So this is fun. Let's go A minor, always a good choice. Let's do some rhythmic delays. Let's do a dotted eighth note and a quarter note. I might use these two voices for detuning, so I'll do some really short delays on there with no feedback, but I'll put a bit of feedback on these voices here. Let's do that. Feedback's fun on pitch shift stuff, and we'll do, let's do a fifth and an octave here. So root, second, third, fourth, fifth. We'll do an octave down. That's kind of fun. And we'll just do like 9 and -9 on the old detune. I'm in mono, so you're not going to hear all the fun panning stuff. Anyway, what I've got is some detunery and then some delayed pitch shifted stuff. That was weird. This is feeding back. I'll do it without the feedback first. So, what do we got here? Creaky chair. That's with no feedback on there. Where are we at? Hey Dougal, how are ya? Try tweaking that 90s Van Halen sound you made a few weeks ago. How's the Eventide type stuff on the unit? The detune stuff's great. Like if I just drop these voices here, I mean this will be in mono, so but just a dual detune sounds awesome. So yeah, that is what's up there. The detunes are really, really good. We've got some Melbourne folks. Hope the lockdown's not driving you mental, mate. My condolences. Yeah, Okay, sorry, I'm reading out loud to myself. Reverb first and foremost. I would say reverb, definitely, you can definitely replace on there. The pitch stuff might be a little bit weirder, just because they, you know, the Eventide stuff, like they do the pitch stuff so well. I wouldn't say it's like better or worse, it's just different. They just have a different approach to it. Like, you can get the Fractal stuff sounding really similar to like the old H3000 detune. There's a few little tricks, but the Fractal detune is like great on its own as well. You know, it's a little less kind of wobbly and a little more smooth. So I guess sometimes you just want that kind of stank out of it. I'll maybe let's do this. I'll show you a few cool factory presets in here. Oh yeah, there's some really fun stuff. What's the one I'm thinking of? There's a lot I'm thinking of. There's a particular pitch shifted one in here. Well, look, this one is ridiculous because it's a sitar preset, fully pimped. Have a listen to this. So you got your zingy stuff on there, and man, what is this? Anything with an M and an at in it is going to be awesome. So here's a really good example of some arpeggiated stuff using the pitch block. Let's hear it. Ridiculous. Let's do the old search for Matt's presets. So I'm gonna maybe, is that the one? No, it's sorry, I'm thinking out loud here. I know how much fun this is to just watch somebody fumble around. I use it in the video that I did, so it's got to be somewhere in the hundreds. Let's see, crystal reverb. That's not it. The black hole one's really cool, really cool. That's what I'll do. I'll search for it at. No, it's not going to give me what I want. Let's see, somewhere around here. There's a really good POG style preset. There's a pretty wicked organ preset in here as well. I think it's just called Organic. Let's search for that one. That's the one. This one's amazing. Really fun. I found the preset. It's called Mystic Arps. Let's check this one out. This one's really fun. What key am I in? I'll double check that. So yeah, some pretty good stuff. I mean, yeah, the Axe FX3 pitch block at the moment does perform a lot better, but you've got so many fun things on there. I don't know the price of an Axe in Japan, unfortunately. You play the Blade Runner patch? Yeah, Dan, if you're watching and you also love Blade Runner, because you're a legend, we'll try this. Check this out. Let me just mute this. Ridiculous. That's for Dan. A few EVH presets like Drop Dead Legs and Panama. Cool. Mate, put that up on the forum, and or send me the patches, and I'll see if I can copy them with the pitch block. Don't kind of promise anything. Or do it on Discord. That's probably a better place because then we can chat about it. If you're not on the Discord, it should be linked in the video description. If you have a problem with it, write to me. We got some legends getting up. 329 Eruption. You guys want to see me butcher Eruption, don't you? A song that I do not know how to play. 329. All right. You got it. Let's be morons. I'm gonna put the EQ and the enhancer on because that one is good fun. We'll drop it down to E flat with the Variac. We'll put all the stuff on, all of it. I have no idea what I'm going to play, but let's enjoy this while it lasts. I've just embarrassed myself, but for anybody who's done that. Robert Baker, can it AC/DC? This is the question. This is a question we're all asking. Yes, I think it can. Hell's Glockenspiels is the... Here we go. This one's cool because it's got kind of cops this Schaefer, the solo Dallas trick where you have these two dynamics processors imitating what the I'm just going to bypass this wah, imitating what the wireless would do. So yeah, does it AC/DC on on this guitar? Who knows? But let's try. Kinda, I think is that the answer? Old school Akadaka, baby. That would have been way better on like a Gibson or something, but this guitar sounds great. I'm gonna go and have some dinner in a minute. Does anyone have any? Yeah, go and listen to AC/DC. That's the cure for what ails you. I'll maybe play one more example. I got to hear this on a Les Paul because I think it's slightly more appropriate. Let's try this. All right. Can I even Bonamassa cascading runs? No, I can't do that stuff. Me no good at 2-note per string. 3-note per string, more good. Maybe 3-note per string, less bad. But yeah, Joe's got that Eric Johnson thing down. Anyway, this is the AC/DC preset with a Les Paul. I'll turn my mic off. Somewhat like that, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, I've spent a disproportionate amount of time working on that stuff and just no good. I know people are going to be like, oh, it's two-way pick slanting, Leon, it's what you have to do. It's like, I know. I still can't do it. Bring back the headstock tape. Yeah, I got to find a more appropriate. Maybe I'll put some more on a live stream. Ready? Maybe I'll do something funny with it. Where's me headstock tape, children? Do duct tape. That's gonna look like trash, which is probably the point. Yeah, look. There we go. All right. This is to avoid any sense of rioting. Well, that's great. Good quality tape. Ruins your teeth. Ruins your guitars. I'll do this. The next video you see with this guitar will have tape. What did somebody say? about... Oh yeah, those cascading runs. Where's all my gain, man? It's not enough gain to do this stuff. I need all the gain. My workaround for that stuff is, instead of, you know, Joe does a hexatonic stuff a lot, that is to just play like... that, or the... or that. I think this gate is just a little bit full on. I'm not warmed up enough to even attempt that. I'm doing some dumb stuff. How do you pick a fast descending 3-note per string? I've never been able to do them with at least one pull-off. You alien! How do you do that? I think it's because I was, you know, having watched all the Troy Grady stuff. He talks about the like that split sixes pattern. So I never ever play this. That to me is just a thing I never want to do. Rubbish. But if you double up, now we're talking. So yeah, that's a little bit more accessible, I think. And the reason being is your first three, you finish on a downstroke, and then it's up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Every string finishes with a downstroke rather than finishing with a down, finishing with an up, finishing with a down, finishing with an up. So you know, if you want to do that, you really got to do the like two-way slanting thing, and yeah, it's way easier to do this than this. You can kind of flip-flop. Yeah, it's very much the two-way slant thing, and I mean, I can't do pull-offs descending at all. That's so uncomfortable. I'd much rather kind of arrange everything so there's lots of hammer-ons. Maybe that's the exception there. Make it a Chibson. Yes, that's what I should do. How would I just need to put a little... yeah, I think I know how I could do this. So yeah, the 3-note per string thing, and then, I mean, it's... The seed of it is really all in that. If you take, like, the Paul Gilbert lick... but you kind of do it backwards, so it's... that helps as well. The other thing that helps is practicing. I found practicing this sequence. That works really well for descending stuff, and then you've got like the Yngwie-isms where he will do Chibson is allowed as per the Riot Committee. Excellent. I like this. never do that, but I guess I'd do that if you do Far Beyond the Sun. The other final one is the the rhythmic grading thing. That's what I call it. So practicing on one string fours, then sixes, or threes, then fours and sixes. So almost. Something like that. This would be way better if I warmed up a little bit. Music. Maybe this thing is. Being a diminished seventh arpeggio, of course, children. All right. I hope that answered some questions. William says hello. Shout out to Tim from MT. Hey Tim, how's that Anderson that you had in the store? And give William my regards. It's awesome that you guys are watching. I need to pop in. And say hi and bring Will some more dinosaurs or whatever he's still into. Yeah. I don't have time to deal with this. Not breaking the ISIS mirror. Nah. All right. Yeah. Any closing questions? I'll just maybe grab one more guitar. Let's hear the ridiculous Strat with this. Yeah. Okay. That's fun. Sorry, the chat is just catching up for me. I am going to bounce in a second. The Anderson was good. That's pretty cool. I like that there's some people in Perth with Andos floating around. The FM9 does not have expression inputs. Yes, it does. It has 3 of them, in fact. So can I use any pedal as an expression? Pretty much, yeah. You can just calibrate it as long as it's a TRS expression pedal. The link for the Discord. Where the link for the Discord? One sec. I'll give you this one. This information here is old. I need to update that. Where is the link for the Discord? I'll put that in the comments so you can all... Can I use any pedal as an expression for the axe effects? Yes. String Gene, I'm not sure what you're talking about because the FM9 definitely has the expression ins. Like they're on the back of my unit. So that's good. I would be very upset if they weren't on there as well. Yeah. Alrighty. I'm just going to get this Broken Mirror Clown Musicians. Yeah. So they don't call them expression inputs. I think if you've looked at it and been like, oh, it's pedal, yeah, that's a good point. All right, Discord link. It's starting. We're getting there. It's starting. My internet sucks. This is a really, really bad song. So how do I do this? Oh, it started. Yes. Okay, these are my user settings. I don't want that. I don't want that. I want the server settings. Oh man, I am still absolute noob at this. One sec, everybody. Where are we at? Server settings. I'm gonna have this link for you in a second. I will try and do another one of these live streams in the next week as well. So if any of you have questions, please let me know. Overview roles, members, invites. This is what I want. Invite code. Let's do this. I don't even know how to get that. I'm useless. Utterly useless. We'll do this, and then I'm going to go and have some dinner. And I'm sure some of you are actually just waking up, having some breakfast, which is interesting. Here we go. There's the Discord. I finally got it. Thank you, everybody, for putting up with my general incompetence there. There we go. Boots. If that doesn't work, let me know. Yeah, hope you all have a great day wherever you are, and I have a really fun video that's going to be up tomorrow as well. Another new thing that's, I think a lot of people like. It's sort of more towards the fun, cheaper end of the scale. I think you'll all have a great time. And you too, Alec, I hope you have a great day. Peace, everybody. Take it easy. Thanks for watching.